I listened to a Wifey EP yesterday, and Orthodox just released a track featuring Andrew Neufeld from Comeback Kid called Commit to Consequence. So, I discovered Wifey when I was looking at bands on Bandcamp, when I was listening to Trophy Eyes one night. I found out that they're like also pop punk, but just like a lighter her touch of it, more on the pop rock side. They describe themselves as like theater kid to punk rocker, or punk rocker theater kid pipeline. It's weird. So I checked out their EP, Just a Tease, which is probably a tease for like more to come. Yeah, probably. It's a good EP, super catchy. Super, well, poppy. I mean, what do you expect? Kind of gives me a bit hit of some 70s vibes. Oops. I think the first track is John DiMaggio or Joe DiMaggio. It's a fun little pop punky track about, well, not being much, but feeling bigger than you really are. And then there's the track Marianne Leaves the Band, which is about the titular character leaving her marching band, even though she's super good at her instrument, and the guy she falls in love with, I don't know who he is, but it's straight to the point, and at times corny. Candy Sauce is alright, but the chorus is, the second half of it is kind of annoying. I bet they did that way to get it stuck inside your head. I'm pretty sure there was a third one before it. That one's called... Shoot, I forgot what it's called. Playing Dead. Typical heartbreak song, and mid-tempo. It's typical power pop. Up there, it's a little bit of Weezer. It's alright. And then a song that I surprisingly like is the last one. Ocean imagery. It's about some boy who writes songs and thinks they're crappy but sticks to it, and then he meets this girl who's like so enticing that he's using, well, as the title suggests, ocean imagery in his lyrics now, and he never even cared for the beach. I'm not sure if I'd listen to it again, because it's not my style. I'm into a lot heavier stuff, but I like some softer stuff when I'm up for it, like the Wonder Years and like a Wilhelm Scream. I mean, Wilhelm Scream is obviously like not stuff that's the Wonder Years, but like more like punk rock stuff. I mean, but Wifey's all right. I mean, I've listened to Slow Dive, Silver Sun Pickups. I'll talk about those at some point. with that out of the way, Orthodox released their latest track midnight, I think, yesterday or today. It was like midnight is 12 a.m. like today is like this morning, like this like really early morning. It's like midnight, morning, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Commit to Consequence. It features Andrew Neufeld from Comeback Kid. I already mentioned that. It's a super fast one. A lot faster than I anticipated. I thought I was going to get something like what Orthodox was teasing live. So the new tracks that haven't been released. Especially the one where Adam's like, "Bring me Santa's corpse!" And then the breakdown's like super groovy. The breakdown in CTC, it's groovy too. It's like very moonwalkable, very marchable, like this. Okay, maybe not marching, but you get the idea. It's funky. It almost sounds like chamber. Somebody mentioned that it sounded like chamber, and honestly, I could hear it. Almost something like what they did with Devoured. But honestly, Orthodox has done some faster songs in the past. Fast Asleep from Learning to Dissolve. And then In the Dark from Sounds of Loss. And I think Survive from End of My Wit, when they were more of a typical straight edge metal tinged hardcore band. That aside, CTC is super juicy, and I recommend that you check it out. Good stuff.